For more than 2 hours today, lawyers asked Dawn Shape to recall in detail the day her mother was murdered. Her father, Robin Mendez, is accused of killing Barbara Mendez in 1982. Mendez's trial began this morning in Oneida County courts, and Newswatch 12's Rose McBride was there. She's been following this case for quite some time. She joins us live with more from day one. Rose, good evening.
Lane, there are some things Dawn remembers clearly about that day. She and her sister Christy got off the school bus at about 3:40. Her father was home before 5. They had tacos for dinner. But since the day in question was 37 years ago, there were other things lawyers asked her on the stand today that she just couldn't recall. But what she does remember is the way she felt when she knew her mother wasn't coming home.
Robin Mendez sat quietly as his daughter Dawn recalled the relationship they once had.
I was kind of like Daddy's little girl.
Why do you say that?
I just really adored him, really loved him, and I just felt close to him.
She told the court today she also had a good relationship with her mother, Barbara. Dawn was just in middle school when Barbara was killed while closing up a bank in Minocqua.
I was only 13, and I had to try to understand something really big like murder.
Today, lawyers asked her to recall where she was and what she was doing on April 28, 1982, as well as where her father was. Some details are clear. Others that the defense pried for, like if her father was home for a critical hour in question, don't come as easily 37 years later.
I was 13. Like, I wasn't paying attention all the time to... Those are just normal things, you know.
Now 50, Dawn also recalled the days and weeks after the murder when she spoke with police.
Any one of our stories weren't right, then Dad could get arrested for murder. And I didn't want to lose another parent.
She said she, Robin, and her younger sister Christy spent time going over the story of what happened that night and had a big fear that she would go from having 2 parents at home to none.
I relied on Dad because he was the only thing I had left.
The prosecution also called 2 other witnesses today. The medical examiner from Fond du Lac County, who's familiar with the autopsy since the original medical examiner from that case is now dead. And a patrolman from the Minocqua Police Department who arrived on the scene of the murder also testified today. Tomorrow, Dawn's sister and Robin's daughter, Christy, will testify.